Okay, so today I found some of my slicers kicking around in a bottom drawer, and I have some cheese that I need to slice, so let's give these a workout. It comes with this attachment. I got this like a million years ago, and I'm so glad that I still have it. And it connects to the front of your KitchenAid. Alright, now that that's in place, we can add our grater, and this historically has always been the hit and miss part for me, where it does and it does not want to work. But it's gonna, it doesn't have a choice. I think I'm just gonna do just some regular slices. This piece hooks into here like that, and it's always a pain in the ass to get out, but it's doable. Go ahead and twist that in there and adjust the lever. It's this little thing right here. Now, I need a bowl to catch it. Alright, I have a glass bowl for storage and a plastic bowl to sit underneath to catch, because sometimes I like to walk away. So you can choose to cut the cheese to whatever lengths you want it to be, or you can just throw the whole block in there and call it a day. And that's pretty much that. I'm gonna do this big block now, just because. But I'm gonna put these little tiny ones aside for Violet, because she doesn't like her cheese as big as mine. Check this out.
What?
Watch. I'm gonna put it in here. It's an attachment.
What did you make to move that part and move that part?
There are all kinds of spinning parts.
I want some of that cheese one. Is it the same anyway?
It is. This is freshly sliced. I sliced you a whole little jar over there. See, look on the counter. Look at you, just put it in like this in the chute. And it shreds it. Isn't it nice? Look at all that cheese.
This is the children when it was coming down, but when the balls and the children
Yeah, they are. Should we try a different attachment? The shredded cheese attachment?
Yeah.
I have to make some shredded cheese.
I didn't know those came off.
Yeah, they sure do. And for some reason, I always have trouble with one piece of it. I'll let you guess what piece of it is.
That part?
Yeah, getting this part to come off. but that works.
Ta-da!
Let's try shredded cheese. Extra sharp New York cheddar. We're gonna shred her. I like extra sharp New York cheddar.
Do you think you can put that whole block in without cutting it?
No, I definitely have to cut it. The chute's not wide enough for it.
Why is the suit wide enough?
I'm not sure, but it'll take this amount. Whoa, look at that. Shredded.
It's thin paper cheese bread.
Sometimes it does take a little while, but look at it.
That's probably what a really thin piece of paper looks like.
Probably. And look at it, I can make it go faster.
That looks like curly cheese.
It does, doesn't it?
It looks like curly made out of cheese.
Are there any more blocks of cheese in the refrigerator?
And does it take this one?
We could try it. Let's try it.
Just the one with the bacon on it?
A little smidget. I think we need more mason jars. It's official.
Yeah, we need one mason jar. Where is that mason jar? Nowhere, right?
Nowhere.
I guess you're gonna have to eat all of that. Are you trying to cut it right now?
No, I'm trying to free it up from the chute. It got stuck. Check that out.
I wish we could have a stand mixture contest
I know, right?
to see who stands mixture is the best.
Now, back to the cheese dilemma. Are we shredding this one and slicing this one, or slicing this and shredding this one? How do you want to eat them?
Let's have this one for the cook.
Okay.
And who can those chips for you? Okay, Mom, then eat this cut out and just put when you need
Perfect.
it. I don't know how to get that out. I can whoa! That must
So
be the
cool.
flippiest.
Can we find a bowl or something for your actually? What's the cheese that falls up here? Put it. Crazy, huh?
I want to have a stand mixture competition.
We kind of are. We're seeing which cheese shreds the fastest.
I like to have a stand mixture competition with my stand mixture. Like, figuring out whose stand mixture is the best.
Wouldn't that be
Let's
fun?
see, which one of our stand mixers do you think will be the champion?
This one. Now, the fun part. I'm going to turn the mixer on. And you got to put the cheese in the block. And then you slowly press it through. Very, very slowly. There you go. But keep pressing it. There you go. Look at that. Keep going with it. Look at all your cheese. The slower you go, the finer and curlier it is. but it will work its way through. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you keep clearing the chute by pushing this down with your finger very gently, but don't stick your finger in here. It'll catch you. Ah, gently. Don't flick it all the way over here. Yummy cheese.
Oh, that part gets shot if you put your finger in there.
Yeah, never put your finger in there when it's moving. Maybe just leave it and it'll all come out. I don't know. It will come out.
It's like a game called when the cheese falls, the point will blow towards falling.
Isn't it fun to do your own cheese?
Mm-hmm.
I think it is.
And you can do it as fast or as slow as you want.
And then we have two more slicing attachments. One is like a grooved wavy cheese, and one is like smooth cheese. Groove.
I have to do that one
You
myself.
can do the grooved on the yellow cheese,
Yeah.
because that cuts it into slices like for cracker cuts.
Is that how they make cracker cuts?
Exactly how they make cracker cuts.
Cracker nuts.
Cracker dust.
I made that up.
It's not like the thick one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It just looks like her teeth are nothing there.
There probably is. Do you see how fast it can go?
Yeah, once it goes, this cheese cleaned up.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, hands on the top.
That's so fast!
That is. I'm going to slow it down before it messes up your cheese. That's what we usually do. Look at that. Oh, that was scary. Don't do that.
I was about to clean this out
Yeah, good
from
idea.
that fast tempo.
Fast tempo. Ready?
Mommy cleans this cheese out first. Okay, now I'm ready. Whoa, that cheese is almost gone!
Yeah, you're going to need to add some more cheese.
Do you like my collection?
I do.
And this is all mine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sounds good to
And
me.
I'm making this.
I'm going to find some storage for it.
Whoever makes the cheese, yeah, eat all of this.
I really like this strawberry agua fresca that I made. That came out really good.
Let me clean out this cheese from the inside. I turned it off so I could clean out the cheese from the inside.
That's a good idea.
Because I saw it building up. I just made it go really fast. Mom, look how fast I made it go.
Whoa, that's super fast. I don't think it's supposed to go that fast.
I'm going to throw
That's
it down
funny.
before it messes up our cheese.
Oh, now I gotta take the brownies out. Shoot.
Here, let me move my duck one.
Quick, turn on a lower speed.
Look, Mom, it's making more cheese because I added some more cheese.
I like it. Good idea. I'm gonna make that whole block.
Look, Mom, I added the wild flusher and made big cheese.
You see that?
Now I've got to clear out those this
Here,
big.
the shoots.
Always clear off a silt when it makes big cheese.
You sure did.
Mhm.
What are we even gonna do with that big cheese?
I don't know. Okay, so I think that's all of the cheese I can make with this block. Look, Mom, the cheese is almost all gone. Look, Mom, I'm making big cheese.
With your other hand. It's just supposed to be gentle pressure. Gently, you're not supposed to be like forcing it through.
What happens if you force it through?
It gets stuck and it breaks, and I don't want it to break.
Can you check and make sure that I can avoid all that cheese?
Oh yeah. You just gotta be patient and wait. Like this. Whoa.
Whoa, that's some big cheese it's making.
Sure is.
And it's all falling now.
Alright, jump on in. You can do this in 5 minutes. These ones are really quick. Get your little bowl to catch you in.
Mommy, 5 more minutes. I like that.
So this one's making bigger shreds. You'll like these in quesadillas, I feel like thicker shreds.
Wow!
Make sure it stays getting in the bowl though.
And if I want to do a gape, I can push it in.
You might have to hold the bowl up because the bowl is small. So by the time we got to the last shredding attachment, Violet had long since lost interest in this activity, but I am for sure going to carry on with just going ahead and shredding the mozzarella cheese to see what it can do and if it can do, because either way I'm going to end up using it on pizza, so it's going to be fine. But like I was saying, even though these shreds and slices aren't perfect, I'm planning to use these mostly for pizza or pasta, so it doesn't have to be perfect. But I'm sure if you went slower and took your time, it would be able to slice you a better slice. I just am kind of in a rush with it at this point because you just saw us go through so many other blocks of cheese and so many other slicing attachments that at this point I just kind of sort of want to be done with it and on to whatever playing activity my kid is doing in the other room, but instead I have to kind of sort of be the adult and clean up a little bit, especially given the fact that these attachments were quite an investment financially for me, but it looks like at this point in time, these were a really good and really solid investment for my kitchen, and I definitely still use this KitchenAid attachment. In fact, I feel like this is something that I'm going to try to make a conscious effort to add more into my kitchen cooking and meal prep during the course of this upcoming year, because not only can you do cheeses, you can do fruits and vegetables and anything else that you would normally run through a slicer. I thought it was really cool that Violet had a blast making her own blend, and I hope that it encourages her to eat it because, believe it or not, I can taste a difference in the freshly sliced cheese, and I'm sure that she does too. And perhaps that makes a difference in whether or not she's enjoying the food, and you do kind of want the food to be enjoyable. As far as storage of the cheese goes, some ended up going in plastic bags and getting mixed together as a blend of cheddar, Colby Jack, and pepper jack, and some ended up on a plate with saran wrap covering them, and others ended up in mason jars, all prepped and ready to be used for the upcoming meals. So I guess you could say I'm glad we still have this, and I look forward to putting it to use.